Well, hello, Barcelona fans. This is your post-match review of FC Barcelona versus Dynamo Kiev. What's going on? This is Coach J-Rod. Listen, man, it was a really good game to watch yesterday. If you did not watch it, watch the highlights because it was definitely worth watching. Okay, as you all know, we won 4-0, and no Messi, no Frankie de Jong, and of course we had no PK because of injury, no Busquets because of injury, no Sergio Roberto because of injury. Ousmane Dembele did not come into play, so we definitely we got a lot of things happening with the team right now. But it was a great game to watch because some of the guys who never get to play were able to come in and show their skills. So let's begin. First off, we have the defense. I thought Serginho Dest making his debut goal was actually pretty nice. He showed some class, some skills, the ability to be able to handle that right side. He's still got a lot to learn, but that's absolutely a very positive step forward for Serginho Dest. As for Langley, was a solid defender, and for Junior Firpo did his thing as best as he could. Very, very sloppy though. A couple of wrong passes and. I think Gino Firpo just has to trust his speed, man. He has a lot of speed, but he's hesitant to use it. You got to let it go, Firpo. You got to let it go. For Mingueza, man. Mingueza, I think none of us knew about Mingueza until we started mentioning him over a Barcelona Life app. And I tell you what, he surprised me of how solid of a defender he was. But not just that, the bite, the spiciness of his defense. I mean, he wasn't afraid of getting getting in there and getting dirty. So it's definitely, and I'm not saying that, oh my God, this guy's a newcomer or knew this, knew all that, the best thing that ever happened. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he did a great job. He has an opportunity that came to him, and he decided to take that opportunity. And that's the biggest, most important part. When you have an opportunity, you take the opportunity, you do what you can. He might get more minutes because of it. And of course, with Piqué being out, you know very well that Araujo is going to take that spot once he comes back, or Umtiti. But Mingueza was a solid defender. Maybe play him in some of the against some of the better lower teams in the division in La Liga. But I was very surprised with him. Let's move on to the midfield, because in the midfield we started off with Pjanic. Okay, and Carlos Aleñá. I thought Pjanic was doing very well, controlling the ball very well, doing some good passes, defending very well. The yellow card he got was absolutely, bananas. I didn't think that was even merited at all. As for Carlos Aleñá, and like I said, when you get an opportunity, you got to show it. I thought Carlos Aleñá was more holding back on attacking than creating attack. Every time he got the ball, majority of the time he passed it back to the defenders. It's almost like he didn't have a vision. His vision was clouded. I like Carlos Aleñá, but when you do not have the vision to pass the ball around and try to create plays, that's a problem in FC Barcelona. Majority of the time he grabbed the ball, he passed it back. It was rare when you saw Aleñá actually attack. Okay. As for our offense with Coutinho, Pedri, Trincao, and Braithwaite. Trincao was a little sloppy, but man, the boy could create. He could run. He was trying. He was doing his thing. A little sloppy on some of the passes and dribbles, but I like where he was headed and what he was trying to accomplish. Pedri was doing solid game, nothing too special, just a solid holding game. We need him to attack more and create more as well, coming from his side of the field. So Pedri is, again, he's 17 years old. He's trying. He's creating. He's learning his way into the team. Braithwaite was very, very quiet in the first half. I was telling my son that I think we should Braithwaite should come out, and they should bring in someone else. And then Braithwaite goes and scores two great goals. The first goal was a goal of awareness. That's number nines are very aware of where they are. And so showing that awareness was very important for Martin Braithwaite. And then, of course, scoring the penalty, which was just a solid kick, was unbelievable. Then, of course, as you know, Braithwaite scored 2 goals, and Griezmann came in later on and scored another goal. Now, this is the thing, guys. I thought Griezmann at the beginning was lost again. And then I started realizing things. Griezmann he needs the flow, man. He needs the flow, and he got it. It was so positive to see him kick the ball and it to go in the net from an actual play. That was a very positive thing. I am so excited for Griezmann right now because that was exciting to see. I know a lot of people say Griezmann should not be in Barcelona and all this and that. And Griezmann, mentioned something that's very cool. Having three coaches and since the minute he got here, it's hard to adapt when that's going on. But to see him finally see a goal go in is going to give him confidence. I was very happy with Koeman picking Braithwaite to take the penalty instead of Griezmann as well. Okay, then Ricky Puig came in as well. And Ricky Puig, I don't know if you guys noticed the difference. You had the holding Alenya, who's just always passing the ball back, and then you have Ricky, who is always trying to aim forward to find that attack. If you guys notice that, then we're on the same page. I actually enjoyed, even though Ricky lost it and passed the ball a couple times bad, the ball was going forward. It wasn't always coming backwards where the defense could always figure out what you're going to do. They couldn't figure out what Ricky was going to do. He was always trying to find ways to get a pass, and that's what makes Ricky Puig so good. That's what makes him so good. It was definitely fun to watch them play, man. It was definitely fun to watch the entire team do what they needed to do to be the best they could be. The change when they brought out Langley and Alba in, that was an interesting one. They're lucky they were playing Dynamo Kiev. I don't think that would work with anybody else. But, other than that, guys, Alba, of course, usual, did a good job, very decent job. Ter Stegen, solid. After coming back from that Atletico Madrid loss, this is definitely a good step forward, and I'm loving the fact that Griezmann finally scored. I hope he gets the confidence that we all know he could have. As usual, Forca Barça, Visca Barça, Barcelona fans for life. This is Coach J. Rod Hunt. I choose to believe we're not out anywhere, and we're doing very well here in the Champions League in the first round of the stages. Let's get it. Boom, Coach J. Rod out.